Alright folks, Paperboy back at you. I'm about a mile from the Maverick Fort Smith yard. You know, it's been a couple of weeks or more since I've been here. I tell you, it's going to be, I almost hope I get an inside load today, because not only is it still kind of lightly raining, but the wind is blowing like crazy. Has been all day. From up in Missouri, where I started the day, over into Oklahoma, and now back to Fort Smith. I mean, you can see the trees right there. The wind has been vicious. I sure don't want to have to tarp outside. Woo! So, I still don't have a load assignment yet. They'll probably send me one here shortly. But this is Planters Road coming up here. You see the Gerdau sign to your left. Gerdau Fort Smith Mill, they say. And we'll make this left turn. What's this car doing? Hello, fella. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. You know, the guys at the North Little Rock Maverick yard were supposed to change out my windshield wipers Monday, you know, when I stopped there, to have those wheel sensors put on. And if they put a new wiper on there, it sure didn't last very long, because the driver's side wiper, it's not working very good. I've been struggling with it all day. Well, I can see a truck coming out way down at the end of the road there, you know, loaded live at the Gerdau mill. So what I'm going to do for now is turn into the Maverick yard. If you've watched my videos, you've seen this before. And the traffic turns to the right. There's some parking spots over here, so maybe it won't take too long. There's only one empty truck sitting over here, and looks like he's set up to get an inside load of shiny bar. See, he's got his timbers on there and a bulkhead built already. That tells me he's going either to Gerdau to get an inside load, or here to get an inside load. Anyway, I'll get back to you once I sign in and see what my load is. Okay, everybody, that didn't take long. I wasn't sitting here 2 minutes, and they sent me an order and another 2 minutes to give me a loading zone assignment. So I've been assigned to loading zone A. I'm gonna head over there. I don't even have any of my equipment put out on the trailer yet. I don't know what I'm getting. So we'll just find that out from the loader here in a minute. But the order delivers tomorrow. I've got a window from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Oklahoma City. Man, this little lot right here has washed out a lot since I was last here. It's bad about doing that. Man, rough. I wish they would just go ahead and pave this or something. See, the water comes down through here and washes into this ditch over here, and it just it's just easy to wash out. Anyway, so yeah, I'll get this loaded. Currently I've got about 4.5 hours on my clock, so I might could get this loaded and go ahead and drive part of the way today. That's pretty cool. Here's old Theodore, just passed by. But yeah, this is great because I can get this load delivered in the morning and then hopefully come right back to Fort Smith and get a home load. This looks like a trainee and a trainer. Let's take a look at this. Looks like a trainer standing behind a trainee, maybe, or vice versa. Getting loaded. The truck there, I can tell he's an Army veteran. You know, if you're a military person, retired military or past military person, Maverick has these special decals you can get put on your truck if you want. That one was an Army veteran. Said he had 15 years of service with Maverick. And obviously he's a trainer too. So thank you for being a trainer and for your military service, sir. All right, man, the lot over here is a mud pit. Golly. All right, so I'm loading zone A. That's the one up here in the front. I'm gonna pull over here so I can hopefully do all my work without getting into the mud. All right, I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay guys, well, I didn't get to film any of the loading process because he got right on it. And it's so windy, you may not could even hear me. But let me show you the load. I got 2 sections of 20-foot bar. So I got belly wraps on the front and back, and then 2 chains with over center binders. Same thing over here, except in the very back I had to use a 2-inch strap because these 4-inch winches won't go any further back than that. So I got a 2-incher right there. So there she is. This is where the sections meet up right here. 4 boards under each section. All right, this goes to Oklahoma City, and I've still got a few hours of drive time, so I'm gonna get going. At least get maybe a couple hours down the road. All right, more later. Okay, everybody. I am ready to go. I've sent in my leaving shipper paperwork. Let me adjust the camera here a little bit. Just thought I would show you the yard as I leave. You know, the cool thing about this load is I'll be able to deliver it in the morning and then hopefully come back to here and get a home load. But this trip is only like 180 miles, so it'll be one of those where I get the minimum mile pay, which I think it's 400 miles now. So even though I'm only going to drive like 180 miles, I'll get paid for like a 400-mile trip. So that's kind of cool. That's how that works. I don't have to do that very often. Probably only happened to me a handful of times. I was just telling another driver that was beside me back there that there's one trip that I've had from here a couple of times where you take steel bars to Ozark, Arkansas, which is like 40 miles from here. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So they were moving along pretty swift today. Everybody's talking about the wind. Cold wind all of a sudden. Wasn't really expecting that today. You know, the first few hours today it was raining, and then it got super windy. I know I've been talking about that, but I was totally surprised by how windy it was today, and still is today, or this afternoon to some degree. All right, so I'm just showing you the grounds here, because you know, if you drive from Maverick, especially if you live anywhere over in this area, you're gonna come here a lot. Or if you deliver, you know, up into the southwest Missouri, northwest Arkansas, Tulsa, Oklahoma City area, you're gonna end up coming over here. This is a good place to get loads. This is one of the main shipping hubs for Maverick. You know, we pretty much handle all the freight coming out of this big Gerdau mill. And they're typically good runs. You know, 600 to 900 mile runs. A lot of them go to Kentucky, Indiana, Michigan. So there's trucks in every loading spot except for the very front one where I loaded. There's a fellow just starting to get his gut straps on. That's another Army veteran there. This looks like a trainer truck. Oh, you fellas that are on the trainer trucks or preparing to get on the trainer trucks, you know, it'll take you about 3 weeks. It's just something you got to get through, you know. It'll be over before you know it. Just get through it. Not that it's real bad, but you know, it ain't no fun either. I mean, I had a little bit of fun with my trainer out in the trainer truck, but you know, 2 guys living in a little truck, it's just not great. You want it to get over with. All right, so across the road there, you can see part of the Gerdau mill. And let's get out of here before the, you know, it's about 2:40 p.m. Let's try to get out of Fort Smith before the 3 o'clock shift workers hit the road. All right, guys, see you on down the road. Okay, guys, Friday morning, I just arrived here at my customer in Oklahoma City. Here's where they store the product I'm delivering, most of it anyway. Sorry about the wind, it's still super windy. Not as bad as yesterday, but plenty windy. All right, so their buildings and all are over there. I'm still a little early. I'm about 30 minutes ahead of my their unloading window. Wanted to show you the load once again to remind you what we got. 2 sections of 20-foot bar. So I got a belly wrap on each end and then a chain, 2 chains. Same back here. Belly wrap in the front, 2 chains. And I had to use a 2-inch strap back here. See, 5 bundles. See, our winches won't go past right there, so I had to hook a 2-inch strap back here. And over center binders. Again, I apologize for the wind. So that's what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and get my chains off and leave the the straps on. Normally, when I've delivered here twice before, I think. Normally what he'll do is the forklift guy will have me pull down there, kind of in front of that blue dumpster, and he'll unload right there. So I'll wait on him. All right, more later. All right, guys, I'm getting unloaded. He's had me pull down into the lot like I explained earlier. And there he is back there unloading some of the bundles. I'm glad I got here when I did, because there's 2 other Mavericks here and 1 other truck. So all right, now that he's got the back section off, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting up my board. All right, guys, I've gotten unloaded and pulling out around the yard. There's another Maverick driver waiting to get unloaded. And there's at least 1 other one here along with another driver. So getting busy. Got a load? Not yet. Where do you think we'll go?
Well, Duke or Fletcher? Which one?
Hopefully Fletcher.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. I could probably get home today if I went to Fletcher. Duke, ain't no way.
Where do you live?
Mena, Arkansas.
Okay, I live in Sherwood, so close to North Little Rock. So yeah, if I go to Duke, that'd be tough. Fletcher, I could get home. But
well, I'll probably end up going to Duke.
well, good luck.
You too, man.
Well, that's your typical Friday driver concern right there. Where are we going to get load? Where's your next order? And can I get home? He is saying he lives in Mena, Arkansas, which is kind of west central Arkansas. And from here, what he was saying, I don't know if you could hear it, but the 2 most likely options for us to get a load out of would be Fletcher, Oklahoma, or Duke, Oklahoma. Fletcher's only about an hour from here. Duke's about 2.5 hours. Oh, let's see. I guess I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, okay. Just giving you a shot of the yard. I'm just gonna sit here a minute because they don't like you sitting out in the front lot. I've been run out of there before because, you know, they don't have much room and the incoming trucks have to park and unsecure there. So I'm just gonna sit right here for a minute and check out the messages I just got. I got a message says I'm empty. I'm #1 position on the load board, so it shouldn't take but any second now. I should get a load. Man, it'd be awesome if they just send me back to Fort Smith to get a load going somewhere. That'd be perfect. But I've still got, you know, because I didn't start out till Monday morning this week. And I've still got, let's see, I've still got 23 hours on my work clock. So they'll be looking at that thinking, well, I can go somewhere, get a load, still get home tomorrow morning, is what I'm afraid of. I'd rather get home today. All right, I'll let you know when I know. Well, guys, like I said, it took about a minute for them to send me my order, and I got a deadhead order going back to Fort Smith. So, awesome! Yeah, that means I can get home today. All right, see you in Fort Smith.